Welcome back, everyone. I'm Leon.
And I'm Jared.
And we're back for a new season of A Million Little Things.
Woo! It's been a couple of months, and now we're back on this exciting season. Hopefully.
Exciting? Let's hope. We'll see.
We'll hope, yeah.
After the first season's up and downs, we're waiting to see exactly what they have in store for the second season. But I thought it was a good start for the first episode.
This first episode, called Coming Home, it basically answers every cliffhanger that the season 1 finale left us on. What happened?
Did it? I don't think it answered every question.
What
PJ.
happened at the car? What happened at the car with Eddie and Catherine? Which was what we all knew. He tells her. She gets mad and sad, and decides to run away, which was interesting.
Eddie and Catherine are my favorite part of the show, so I was a little less interested on the van talk. But it went like everyone expected. He's going to admit about the upcoming baby. But I was surprised with Catherine just booking it out of there.
Yeah.
Once again, we need a moment of silence for poor Theo, who gets the short end of the stick. Though, he finds pleasure in simple things.
He gets cookies and screen time on a school night.
And that's all a kid needs to be happy.
Yeah.
So we have Catherine's leaving. What else happened in this episode?
A baby was born.
Baby Charlie.
Charlie.
Which her first name is going to be actually what?
Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, yes.
Charlotte, shortly for Charlie. So she's born. Also, the news is revealed to everyone, at least for all the adults, that Eddie is the dad.
Eddie is the dad.
Not a secret that they'll be pulling out and dragging out for the whole season. It's nice that he's kind of get it out there. I'm getting the feeling the kids are going to find out somehow during this episode, because they're always talking about Eddie being the dad, that'll be a moment of drama and some tension later on in the show season.
Yeah, and just speaking, and then there was kind of like a little thing in this episode where Delilah can breastfeed the child, and there's a
horrible nurse.
And then there's a really bad nurse when Maggie came to the rescue and just set things right. It was a great scene.
I think the trend continued. Maggie and Gary are the best part of the show.
Yeah.
They're awesome, and so it's
their relationship's
any scene
good.
that they're there, it's always great to see them on the screen.
Yes.
Other things that happened, we got a lot of, for some snippets of PJ.
Yes.
We get the sort of him breaking into the house.
And stealing the Harvard sweater and the photo album.
Then we also have him showing up and being Maggie's patient. That's out of everyone in Boston,
he's
Maggie's. Just happens
Maggie's.
to be Maggie's patient. I thought Maggie quit being a psychologist.
It seemed like she's going back. She's like, I'm going back. I'm starting back.
Because the whole thing where Gary showed up at the college, wasn't it? And it says, looking for Maggie. And he's like, oh no, she quit. Now I guess they took her back.
No,
so she's working there again, which is good for Maggie. She has something
Unless, do you think PJ knows and is kind of like, he might be friends with her, so I'll go specifically towards her and ask her.
I don't know, just because there is no connection between John and Maggie. They never met each other.
How does he know where the house is to break in, though?
Everyone knows where John used to live. I don't know. That's a question.
Yeah.
It might have been, well, we know that Delilah went to see PJ's parents. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to be rewatching the first season to kind of see
maybe it's like he secretly knows they're all connected, but I don't know. That might be far-fetched. But
yeah.
That's going to be one mystery that I feel like they're going to try and pull off.
We'll see. I got bad feelings about PJ's story arc. I don't think it's going to end happily for him.
No.
He seems pretty disturbed already with his sort of obsession about John. And I think it's just going to kind of turn a negative, dark turn for him, because who knows what sort of anger and feelings he has about what he thinks his dad, John, might have done.
Yeah.
So also this episode, we got a little more resolution about Rome and his wanting for a child. I'm glad, because I was really kind of not liking the first season, Rome pushing for the baby, and now they seem to sort of got past it. He said, I want a baby, but I want us more.
Yeah.
So that's good. Hopefully he kind of takes a more active role in Charlie's life, and that would be sort of something to hold them over.
Go Regina, special shout out. She was leading the kids. She probably was staying with them at the house probably while Delilah was at the hospital, and just like.
But Regina's decision making is not really that great. She's letting Sophie drive the baby home. Seems kind of dangerous.
Well, they
She doesn't
made
even have a
home
license,
safe.
does she? Did she get her license last season?
No, I think last season they were only showing like they were practicing driving.
Let's drive a baby home.
Yeah.
We
Yeah. So that crib scene though,
I think it was wrong for them to steal a crib.
they technically paid for it. And
Yes, it's not like I can go over onto Amazon or to Target's app, pay for something, then walk to the store and pocket it and walk out. Just because I technically paid for it, I didn't pay for that one that they stole. And who knows what dirty people have been laying their babies in that at the store. Not a good place for Charlie. But no, it was a funny scene.
Yeah.
Especially Rome didn't want to touch it. It didn't want to have anything to do with it. So I
Yeah.
thought it was all very, touching. And the guys coming together. I think it's going to be nice to see sort of the same thing from season 1 of the guys coming around to kind of fill that hole that John left with his death. That the 3 guys are going to be the dad for Charlie and the other kids. So, the last thing I was thinking of also was Catherine at the end. Were you expecting her to come back? How long do you think they're going to hold off this tension with Catherine? And
I don't know. I don't think they would do it like. I don't know. I don't think they would do it entire season wise.
I don't know how long you can tell Theo Mom's working on a case still.
Yeah.
And just kind of drag that out.
Yeah, poor Theo.
Yeah. And poor Danny. Getting a baby bottle for his little sister.
And the nurse
And he took
is
the
like,
blue one.
no.
Didn't they know it was a girl beforehand or no?
No, no
They
one
didn't know.
knew. That was part of the finale of season 1 is that a boy or a girl. And he wanted it to
They
be
got a blue
boy.
bottle.
Yeah.
Gender's a construct. So, got a blue baby bottle for the baby sister. But it all worked out.
That was good. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some like major season 2 storylines next week if the trailer shows any indication. We get like this new mysterious guy starts talking to Maggie at a bar. Some conflict there.
I hope they don't go down the whole relationship conflict because a new guy's introduced, especially with Maggie and Gary is good. Bring back that restaurant guy for Delilah or something like that, and they can have a little relationship tension between Eddie and him and Delilah. I'd like that better. I hope they don't try to push too many wedges into Gary's relationship.
Well, it's the start of a brand new season, the start of some more time with these characters, and some new mysteries maybe to solve, and yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, same too. I think the thing I like about the first season was they didn't just have like the beginning of the season, they kind of give like all the questions and then they just wake through. They kind of episode by episode built it little bit by little, so I'm kind of expecting hopefully the same thing for season 2. But we'll wait and see. Anything from this next episode preview you're thinking about? Or
definitely. So they also revealed that Maggie's mom might be moving in with them. Might be because she just says that she left her dad, and we'll have to see why.
I think we know why. We've met her before, so we know the reason why. Because
Yeah.
she's not a very nice person. But we'll see some more of her.
Yeah.
And we'll see how Maggie deals with that, because we didn't really see too much of that before.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to wait and see. So until next week.
Okay, thank you so much for watching.
And see you later.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Disney out loud.